What is going on, guys? Today we are starting up another show that I'm really excited about, really glad that people voted for this in the polls. This is Cowboy Bebop. I've never seen it, so I'm really excited. Obviously, this is a very famous, critically acclaimed, beloved show that I've always wanted to get to, and I just never have. There's just too many things in existence out there, and I haven't gotten to a ton of them, even though I know I should. So I've been really excited to see this for a long time, and now I'm finally being forced to, thanks to the Patreon poll. So thanks to the people who voted for it. I don't really know much except for the general stuff. I know there's Spike, Faye, Ein the dog, Jet, I think his name is, and they're doing stuff in space. I think it's at least partially episodic. I don't really know too much, but I'm extremely excited to get into it. So, yeah, if you want to vote in the polls or get these videos 1 week early, check out the Patreon in the description. These will be coming out on Fridays. So, yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? Everybody knows Cowboy Bebop. I think everybody's seen it already, except me. So, should probably just get into it, right? Let's go. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's jam, right? I know that. So, anyway, for real, now, 3, 2, 1, play. It's Cowboy Bebop. I'm really excited. So let's watch it. If you want to skip to the review, there's a time code in the description, but for now, I'm going to watch Sunrise, Funimation, see how this goes. Because I'm kind of ashamed that I'm just now seeing it for the first time. We've got Spike smoking pretty heavily, taking flowers. You got Rain. Church bells is like a funeral or something, dropping a rose in a puddle. Seems like something tragic from the past. A lot of gunfire. And the color comes in. He's just taking dudes out. And is that a flash forward, or I don't actually know, but he was taking some hits too. Okay. Interesting way to start. And now we've got the OP. Also very unique. I actually had a Cowboy Bebop shirt, even though I had never seen the show, because I'm just a poser. It had Ein on it. I think it said 3, 2, 1, let's jam. It might have just said let's jam. But yeah, this OP is pretty good. Definitely, like, tone setting. I know a lot of people recommend the dub of this show, but I am watching the sub. One reason being that I am talking over it, and if I talk over English, I might not hear what they say. Also, I want to have the subtitles so you can follow along. Also, I just prefer subs. I know people say the dub is good, but I'm sure the sub also is good. Faye up there, hand over the... Anyway. Okay, Cowboy Bebop. I'm actually watching these shows that I should have watched so long ago. Asteroid Blues. I'm excited. The music, like, just gets you into it right away with the OP and this music. All this stuff in space. We have our main ship. Okay, here we have our main guys. He's training, cooking. All right, the Bebop, that's the name of the ship? Going after Asimov Solinsan, like a bounty. Yeah, wanted criminal. So there's space bounty hunters. That's amazing. He's concerned about the beef. Yeah, where's the beef, sir? No, you don't. You literally don't. If there's not a thing there, then you don't call it that. Woolongs. But they caused some damage when they got the money. Oh, okay. A lot of collateral damage. No, but seriously, like, I can understand not having the beef because you can't afford it. But then don't call it beef. If a thing is not there, you can't say that it is there. That's a lie. So they get these bounties, but he often causes a lot of damage in the process. This guy's worth, I mean, I don't know what Wulongs translates to in dollars, but 2.5 million sounds like a good amount. Like every show that I'm starting in this week, this is the last one for now, by the way. This is going to be the weekly rotation, Monday through Friday, of the shows I've started so far. They're all like about a poor group of people. Steins Gate, Gintama, and this. It's just a lab, odd jobs, and bounty hunters. The professions are different, but it's about this group who's poor. With 2 men and a girl. As like the main guys. Weird. Old Man Bull. And then you have Hina Matsuri, which has nothing to do with that. That's the exception. And I'm loving the visuals, just this aesthetic. It's fun keeping up with seasonal shows. Just to be in on what's current and what people are talking about. But to be able to go back and see these classics that I've really needed to see is good. I think the music in the show is going to be a standout. I love the visuals. Just the tone and atmosphere so far. Hey, kitty. It's got these guys playing poker in a bar. Well, good for you guys. Idiot son of a bitch. And here he is. Here's the bounty with the woman. Hey there, lady. Oh, she's pregnant. Okay. I think we might have some blood fairly soon. What is that? I don't know. Got some other guys here. I guess they're after him too. Red eye? Some kind of drug? This bar is like a front for this. Blood. What is this? Is this woman about to get... Oh, yeah. The boobs. Is this pregnant woman about to get shot? Whoa, oh, not a... Oh, okay, I was like, whoa. I thought it was about to stab in. I'm like, I don't care what kind of high it gives you. Who's going to take a drug like that? If it's Freyzen, that's still creepy, but not nearly as bad. So what does it do? He's gonna be back here on this drug while that shit's going down out there, and that's gonna be real bad for the wife, girlfriend person. Hey. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't see things ending well for her. Oh, she's got a gun herself. I don't think he can... Is he getting shot right now? I don't think he can focus with this. Whoa, he's a wild animal. Is he just dodging these bullets? Like, goddamn. She's still okay. This is cool. The POV. Oh shit. Damn, what the This stuff powers you the hell up. This bullet was right there. He just got out of the way. Fortune teller? This is Dandy. That's a different show. It's just a different space show. A red-eyed cat, would that be the target? Swimming bird? Would that be our main heroine? Is he gonna get targeted by her for the stuff that he's done? I don't know how much of that opening was the past. If it was a flashback, I'm gonna assume it was for now. Something involving a woman who died. Wakantanka, of course. Mechanical arm. Yeah, you guys were a little late. Well, the cat's okay, and that's what matters. Is this drug going to be like a common occurrence throughout, or is that just going to be a one-episode thing? And what is it used for exactly? I thought at first it was just going to be a drug. You just get high, but it turns you into a crazy powerful beast. Cows. And this again, just like the aesthetic, the space western feel and everything, the visuals. I think it'll hit me more as I spend more time with it. But even for now, I'm appreciating it a lot. I might not talk as much in these videos because part of me just kind of wants to soak it in. Oh, some side effects of that. I just don't see things ending well for these two. I really don't. That's probably one of the reasons they made her pregnant, just to help add to the tragedy of the whole thing. Give them some extra characterization beyond just random bounty target. Is it now? He had to know that was him, right? Maybe not. Did he take something? What an asshole. Oh my god, what? Just a whole sandwich? She just had that? Just in the back? Boy? Alright, he's sneaky. Woman spills her groceries. Oh, this is my chance. But hey, it all worked out. But now, This is happening. Does he know who she is, though? I don't think so. Born on Mars. And Mars is, like, thriving and happy. At least she thinks so. Oh, okay. For the rich, sure. And that's where they're trying to get. For the sake of their child. So yeah, they're establishing them as more than just random bad guys. I'm sure they're still just for this one episode, but, you know, characterizing them. He might know. I think he does. Yeah, he does. Okay. Okay. Where is Jet? Maybe this is the woman that was in the fortune. Or we're supposed to think it is. He totally just took something. You got a little lucky there, dude. Okay, they're getting away for now. Yeah, like, he could have definitely died there. What, you jealous? Is that his baby, even? It's like, I was waiting for so long for you to come pick me up, for you to come get me. Might not have even been, might not be his, and that might be why he's saying that. Who even is she to him? She could be like his sister, for all we know. They might not have all the info. Impossible? I feel like he may have taken that, though. He definitely took something. And... right? Yep. Doesn't have it now. So... you know where they're gonna go for that? Is that his usual tactic? Go into like some fortune teller to find things out? That's one way to do it. And she was accurate. So I wonder what the hell that's about. These guys again? And the cat again. You dug the gate. You planted the seeds. Gotcha. These guys are just not lucky. You should probably leave. They'll never notice. $15 million? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, just keep that. That's way more. But you might not want to contribute to the drug market. No, dude. What's he gonna do? I actually don't know. Nope, just destroyed it completely. Okay, he's not gonna take that 15 million. He's gonna go for the bounty. All right. Okay, he's a good fighter. Like, he's still a little messed up. I also very much like the animation and the style and the music. And she's trying to take aim. Oh, what a good shot. Trying to take aim. Goddamn. Take the car. Oh. Didn't see that coming. Okay. And there's no baby. It was convincing. You fooled me. Heyo. So how much of that was in there? Like, goddamn. Say 15 million for one? Or for everything they had? Yeah, oh my, yeah, it doesn't, oh shit. The music's so good. He's just gonna end up crashing or something. Yeah, I don't think you, oh my god, look at his face. You're not gonna make it anywhere, dude. Did she just shoot him? And then shoot herself? Not yet, but maybe will. Or just let them do it. Wow. What a shot that was. And right back to cooking the peppers. So they didn't get anything for that. It doesn't seem. Is it special because it's invisible? Nice throw. Or is it actually there this time? Well then, is that it? Is that the end of the episode? Well, holy shit. That's episode 1 of Cowboy Bebop. Alright, episode 1 of Cowboy Bebop. That was pretty damn good. I'm mostly impressed with the presentation, like the visuals and the music, which I'm sure is no surprise. I think everybody loves the music of this show. That's what gets brought up a lot. The opening theme and just the music throughout is pretty unique to anime and just really memorable already. And the visuals are really great. The aesthetic, it's from 1998, and the aesthetic of the space western, the tone and the atmosphere that it sets, everything you see in space, like the grit of when they go to this place Tijuana, it all just looks and feels and sounds really, really good, and the animation is good, like when Spike is fighting against that guy. It's gritty. You've got like people getting shot all over the place, or one guy just gets a bullet straight through his head and you see through the bullet hole. It's definitely dark and more mature, and like I'm just really loving the general tone and feel of it so far. And I know a lot of it is going to be episodic, and this one is just this little one-off story. You have a little bit at the beginning showing what I assume is a flashback of the main character Spike in some kind of gunfight, and seems like something tragic had happened, presumably involving this woman that he later mentions. Maybe this woman died and he went to try to get revenge or something. But you have him and this other guy, Jet, who are bounty hunters, and he was apparently born on Mars, and just you get little tidbits about the structure of this universe and how like only the rich are prosperous on Mars, but if you are rich, then like it's great living on Mars. And that's what the antagonists of the episode are trying to do, trying to get to Mars to live a better life. But Spike and Jet are bounty hunters, and with Spike, it seems like he often causes collateral damage with what he does. They're like, yeah, we made a lot of money with the last one, but you destroyed this place, you hurt this person, so kind of lost all the money. He also seems like he might be in it kind of for the thrills or for other reasons, because he's like, that's a small fry, I don't really have any interest in fighting a weakened person or some nobody cheap bounty or anything like that. That's just small fry. And also, he didn't want to do it until he said, like, the beef is good there. So he's like, okay, I'll do it if it's an interesting bounty or if there's some other reason to go. But he seems to be in it for thrills or for just, like, pleasures of various kinds. I don't really fully know. But like I mentioned during the reaction, what is happening where everybody, all the shows that are being voted for in my polls are about a group struggling to make money? Because, like, of course you've got Gintama and Steins Gate and now this, and I know about the character Faye who gets introduced, and that's kind of like the main trio. So you've got a main trio of two guys and a girl in this group that has no money in all three of those shows that I just started watching this week. All right. But they're the bounty hunters, and for this episode, we get this guy who stole a bunch of drugs from the syndicate that he worked for and is fleeing with his wife to try to get to Mars to sell these drugs and then have a better life for themselves. And she seems to be pregnant throughout the entire episode. We find out that was just a ruse, and she's actually carrying all the drugs there, pretending to be pregnant, which definitely fooled me. Whoa there, quick little edit just after getting out of the shower. I'm clearly adding this in later. I just wanted to throw this little detail in there because it's something I didn't realize at the time, but then realized while looking back, that the woman actually, at one point in the episode, took a sip of beer. When they were at the bar, her husband ordered the beer and then went back to do the drug deal with the guy. She actually leaned over and took a sip of his beer, which was a tip ahead of time that she wasn't actually pregnant. So that's a pretty nice little detail that I didn't really register the first time. And actually, I'm kind of wondering, that scene is the scene where the guys stare at her tits, which is the part that I remembered. But yeah, she leans over to get a drink of the beer, and then her boobs are pressed against the counter, and then it's a close-up of her boobs, and the guys are staring at her. Did they do that on purpose? Like, like they show you taking a drink of the beer, so you might think for a second, hey, wait a minute, I thought she was pregnant. But then it's just a close-up of her boobs, like to make you forget. So that you're like, what was I just thinking about? There's boobs on the screen. Was that intentional? Is that just me? Anyway, it's a good detail. Back to the rest of the video now. But this drug, I don't know if it's ever going to be a recurring thing in the show, if it's going to come back later, or it was just for this one episode. But just for this one little episodic story, that's just the first episode, they do a good job at making it impactful. It's not just, they got to go get this bounty of some villain guy, and they get him, and then there you go. It leaves more of an impact than that, just because you don't know too much about these two, but you see where they're coming from. You understand what they're trying to do, and that they seem to care for each other, and you get some characterization with the dialogue between them and everything. The drug made for some really fun action because it just made him totally crazy, and it powered him up big time. Like, if this drug never comes back, like, I don't know, it seems to have pretty strong effects on a person. He was kind of dodging bullets, but also it made him totally just beast-like and out of control. And at the end, the way they animated his face, again with the visuals, just really good. And it ended so tragically as she realized he's out of control and there's nothing we can do and we're not going to make it. These people trying to get out of a bad situation and improve their standing in life and move up to this higher class, we're not able to do so. And I wonder how like big of a running theme that kind of thing is going to be throughout the show. And she actually just ended up killing him and then letting herself get killed too, because she realized that's just what was going to happen. And plenty of great shots. Like I like a lot of the POV shots in this episode, and the shot of her surrounded by like the debris of her ship and her just floating in space with all the vials spilling out of her dress. That was just a great shot. A lot of stuff like that. And it ended pretty tragically. And even though you don't know too much about these guys, there was just kind of a feeling of sadness about it. And then it's kind of as if nothing even happened, because like they didn't, Spike and Jet didn't accomplish anything there. They don't get a bounty for that or anything. They don't get a reward. And they're just doing the exact same thing they were doing at the beginning of the episode. Spike is just working out. He's pretty badass. I like his fighting style. I like the animation there. He's just working out again. And Jet is just cooking again, the exact same food. So it's kind of like nothing changed. They went after this bounty, witnessed something tragic, and then just kind of had to go back to business as usual. And just kind of forget about it. And that's probably, I feel like, going to be a major running thing throughout the show, because I feel like those kind of things probably happen often, and they're probably no strangers to seeing these horrible things happen, and they really just kind of have to see it and then move on and keep doing what they do. And I'm really curious to see like what other episodic adventures we get into, what kind of overarching plots or overarching character arcs we get, or more about the past of the characters and where we go here. I really don't know too much about the show at all, so I'm very, very curious. I also want to see just more of what they're like as bounty hunters, what other kind of targets they may usually go after, or just what kind of random adventures they get up to, and see what they're like out in the field, because Spike got pretty lucky this time. Like, Asimov could have killed him at one point, and he was lucky that his wife told him not to. And also went to a fortune teller to figure out their location. Like, I don't know if that's a usual thing that he does, but it's interesting, it worked. So I'm just curious to see more of that. I'm sure there's plenty more I could talk about now, but these are just my initial first impressions, just after seeing only one episode, and just with how acclaimed this show is, I really can't wait to watch more and dive into more of it as a whole. So that's all I have to say about just this first episode for now. If you have anything you want to say about the episode, we can talk about it in the comments below. No spoilers, please. I'm really excited to watch some more, because this was really good. Again, just like the music and the visuals, the tone, it really just kind of seeped in, and it leaves its mark and makes me want to see more in this universe and learn more about everything that's going on. So let me know what you thought of the episode, and anything you want to let me know. We can talk about it. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That all helps a whole lot. Check out the Patreon if you want these videos a week early and you want to participate in polls.